Well, take a deep breath with me, because I'm nervous. So, take a deep breath in through your nose, and out through your mouth. And just feel into that for a second. I learned about breathing back in 2006. I spent a summer singing on Canadian Idol. I don't know if anyone remembers that. But I was a lucky contestant to be in the top 22. And they flew me from Winnipeg to Toronto to compete on the show. And one of the first things we had to do was meet our vocal coach. And I got partnered up with this incredible vocal coach named Deborah Bird, who has coached some of the greatest singers in the world. And I walked into this rehearsal with Deborah, and my mind was just racing. I don't know if you've ever had a moment where your head feels way ahead of your body, but this was me. And I walked into this little room with Deborah, and there was like 5 TV cameras filming, and I was trying to think about what song I was going to be singing. And she said, well, let's just hear the song. So the piano started playing, and all of a sudden, I tried to sing my song, and in between every single line of the song, I catch myself correcting myself out loud. I'm like, is this all right? Am I singing okay? Is this going to be all right? So about 30 seconds into the song, Deb goes, just pause, like stop. And then all of a sudden, my brain got even busier. It was like, you are totally getting sent home before you even get to sing on national TV. And she just stared at me, she said, just breathe. And we took a breath together. She said, take another one for good luck. And then she took my hands, and I've never felt this intention from somebody this intently. She just stared me down and she said, now sing. And I have to tell you, the power of just a few breaths. It was like the music came back on, the piano player started, and what went from this kind of frantic feeling in me, all of a sudden I felt this emotion well up in me, and the music came alive. And I've been playing music since grade 7. I didn't even know what that meant. And all of a sudden, I felt myself tearing up while I was singing, and I could feel the room. Like even the cameramen were feeling it. It was amazing, and it was just the power of a few breaths. So if anything tonight, welcome, and remember that you can breathe at any point. It's free of charge, and it's actually one of the most natural things we can do to reset when our brain gets ahead of our body and when we feel out of alignment and out of balance. So if you're here for that reason, it sounds so simple, but the reminder to just take a breath is really, really key to this whole practice of mindfulness.